What is up, Virgo? So I set up your cards last night and I couldn't really talk. As you can tell, my voice is a little under the weather or not working right. I don't know if this is a message for you. And I heard Gandhi in the Architect deck says how Gandhi would go one day a week without saying any words, without speaking at all. Perhaps this something to do with this. Now, I wanted to do Virgo's reading and I'm like, well, let's do a confirmation. Let's see. And I split the deck and your card came out, the Hermit. So I'm like, okay, this is definitely Virgo's reading. Now with the Hermit in reverse, it's as if we already went on our spiritual journey and we're going back reviewing it. Okay, sorry Virgo. We had an interruption. Maybe we should start all over. I don't know, but we were talking about the Hermit in reverse. Okay. And the Hermit in reverse is right on top of the Page of Swords and the Four of Swords. So it's as if this is you. You got this new idea or this new plan, this new thought, swords energy, the mental, the mind. And it's as if this thought took you into some kind of healing. Perhaps this is what led to going up the mountain again. It's as if we've experienced another Three of Swords moment. The Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords, this healing after this heartbreak. The Three of Swords is not on the board, although the other two threes are the Three of Wands in reverse and the Three of Pentacles. So these threes are an indication that other people have to do with this. It's a third party or a third energy, an outside energy. But this Hermit in reverse, it's as if this healing took us on another spiritual journey. Perhaps what we believed before spiritually is not the same as we believe now. It's as if this healing process took us to this new thought or this new, a new way of thinking. It's as if we don't think like we thought prior to these threes. Now let's go and see what happens. So we are on this, like I said, this healing adventure, this healing process. And you have the other major, the Star in reverse. So the Hermit and the Star are the only two majors that you have here. So it's the major thing is healing in your spirituality or healing yourself within yourself. Your higher self within your lowercase self. And this Star is in reverse, saying that it's like this healing, but it's a more extensive healing. I feel as though we are releasing. It's like, okay, we got stabbed in the back and now the sword's out of our back. Now there's, instead of the one thing that was causing the pressure, it's like when this one big thing came out, it released 7 other little things. Or perhaps this one big thing turned to 7 little things. It's really weird, but it's as if we're sucking information, emotion, some kind of like intuition, dreams, something of the unseen. And it's as if we're taking from the collective conscience. We're taking information from the collective conscience. Perhaps with this healing, right under the healing is the Queen of Pentacles. I hear emptiness syndrome. Perhaps this healing regards, it's like, okay, well, we have some kind of healing to do. This star is in reverse because we're on our way to the 18. You know, this star is number 17. 18 is the moon, which is all of this emotion, deception, the unseen, everything under the ground, you know? And this healing, it's emotional, subconscious, you know, under the surface healing, the shadow you or the lowercase self. And perhaps it starts with releasing something material, you know, Queens, this is water and then earth. So this is releasing something you're emotionally, releasing something materially that you're emotionally connected to. And or perhaps that this happened, that we've lost something, a job, a child, something dear to us. It's as if we let it go. And that's what brought this into here, to this. Perhaps we're, by doing this healing and by letting go of this thing, we'll get into this, you know, the moon, what's under the surface, or what's hidden, or perhaps this is what's hidden, you know? Maybe this is not you, maybe this is somebody else, and it's like, they want to take from your, you know, the star could also be, you know, being a star of fame, being in the limelight. And when it's in reverse, it's as if this queen's trying to take your light, trying to take your thunder, you know, something like that. That's just one thing I see. Now, next to the star is the 10 of Wands. And this 10 of Wands is plowing through these wands to get to the star. So it's as if there's the maximum amount of burden. You know, the 10 is the highest in the majors. So when we have the 10 of Wands, it's as if this is we're bursting through our burdens. We're bursting through all of these burdens to get to the healing. And it's as if we're working on them one by one, or working on releasing them one by one, because this 7 of Pentacles in reverse is underneath this 10 of Wands. It's as if this is how we burst through the burdens, to release these things one at a time. It's as if, okay, there's 10 problems, here are these 7. Oh, these are the 7 things. Maybe somebody took these 7 things. Maybe these are the same 7 things here in the star, you know? Maybe these 7 things are what needs to be released, or what needs to be your focus. Here, they're uprooting, we're releasing them. Perhaps it's like, okay, we have all these 7 things. We have to think of the one big thing that needs to be released. Or maybe one of these things will release all 7 of these other things. Like I always say, these are your cards. Use your intuition when deciphering this message. Hopefully this is making sense. So we go for this healing, releasing, bursting through the burdens, releasing, this uprooting, to this new idea. The new idea leads to this healing, which leads to another hermit trip up and down and around the mountain. You know, this is the hermit's earth energy. It's Virgo. And he's shining the light, and it's more so shining the light on the 3 main things that in your mind that need to be healed.
3 is the remainder when you take 7 away
3
from
main
the 10.
thoughts that need to be reversed or gone away with. And perhaps this is why he's here. It's like, you know, he's going back and forth like, okay, this is a good thing, this is a bad thing. He's really debating, you know, the Page of Swords, he's a debater. Luna just lets herself out. He's debating, he's communicating, he's thinking, he's very analytical. And he is looking towards the 3 of Pentacles as if this idea stems from an outside person or an outside source or this meeting. Perhaps this is a marriage or some kind of contract. You know, these 2 people are coming together with the contract and this other person shining a light like, look at the details, focus on the writing. Perhaps we are writing or doing some kind form of, you know, communication. And this is teamwork. This is everybody working together for the same thing. And on top of the 3 of Pentacles is this 3 of Wands in reverse. It's as if this idea or this contract, this situation here in the 3 of Pentacles, this is, you know, Pentacles is our daily life, you know. So perhaps this is our daily life in our material things. In our house, in our church, in our work, you know, the things that we do on a daily basis that has to do with money or physical things, you know, material things.
Our world is our 3D self.
And then we have the 3 of Wands in reverse. Now 3, also a 3, also this communication, this other people. And instead of turning his back to the past, he's turning his back to all these boats that are new, and he's turning his back to that and looking towards this teamwork, towards these other people, towards the healing, towards this new idea, the Hermit, this spiritual journey. It's as if we're no longer future focused and we're focused on the now, and this is how we're going to gain this synchronicity or this new idea. It's like, let's not worry about what boat we're taking right now. Let's worry about our everyday communication, our everyday needs, security, work, duties, our everyday people. And let's think of a new way to go about this, a new way. And perhaps how we think of this is this alone time, this healing, like, okay, we're going to take a time out and we're going to heal. We're going to take a time out and relax, rest, you know, go to sleep, get some rest. And this maybe spirit will come to you through your dreams, through meditation, whatever it is, but you'll receive this new idea once we are in this 4 of Swords energy, this healing energy. This will give you the strength to go over the things that you have and to assess them things. What things are a burden? What things are heavy to carry? What things do I not need to take with me to this star? And it says, if all these things that are falling in the 7 are falling here, the 7 things are falling in the stars. And this Queen of Pentacles, you know, this Queen, she's in reverse. And when I say with the Queens in reverse, it could be to either extreme or any reversal. It could go to either extreme. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, she's very motherly. You know, she takes care of everything. She feeds everyone and takes care of everything. But when she's in reverse, it's almost like, I gotta take care of myself. Let's take care of myself. Let's drop all these other things and worry about me, my health, my security, my spiritual connection. All right. And then right next to the Hermit, you have, and on top of these 3s, you have this blank ticket. It's as if this is this blank slate, this is this golden ticket, and on the top of the deck you have the Ace of Swords. So this is this new idea, this is this truth. Perhaps it's a truth that's coming out. It's like wherever there was cloud or a miscommunication or some kind of we don't know, or maybe there's a this or that, you know, we're debating. This is like, okay, well, we're gonna get the truth. We're gonna be crowned with
victory,
with power. We're gonna get this truth. We're going to live in clarity. Whatever was unclear is now clear, Virgo. Awesome reading. On the bottom of the deck, you got the King of Cups. You know, the King of Cups is in reverse here. It almost says about this release, this King and the Queen of Cups and Pentacles. Again, this physical and emotional. We're talking about an emotional attachment to physical things. Emotional attachment, the King is very protective, but when he's in reverse, he's very, you know,
passive.
He's very open and not so protective. His guard is not up. So perhaps this is how we have to be when releasing these emotions, when releasing the things that are that's in your vessel, in your cup. You know, and the vessel, the cup, this could be your body. This could be your home. You know, anything, a vessel is something that contains something else. You know what I mean? So what this vessel is to you may be different from what this vessel is to me. So yeah, perhaps this is the vessel. You know, we're emptying the vessel, perhaps so that way we can cleanse the cup, to cleanse the vessel itself, so that way we can refill the contents, you know, of light and, you know, positive spiritual awareness, awakening. We're leveling up, you know, we're reviewing. I heard we are reviewing things we already knew. So perhaps the things that you knew that you're reviewing, it's like you have a different point of view, or different, we think differently about it. Perhaps other people's opinions mattered, or perhaps the way other people live matter. Perhaps it's telling us. What is it telling you, Virgo? Let me know. On this healing journey of truth and releasing. I hope this was helpful. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. Bye.